All right, all right. We're live yet again. So, dude, I've been hauling. It's insane. Literally, what? Two weeks? Yeah. 2 weeks this game's been out? Well, 12 days. So, I've been playing this damn thing for 12 days. And made it to this point. So, I'm not gonna be live for too long. It'll be like on the realm of like roughly 40 minutes, max an hour. But yeah, day off, nah. I work a little bit later, but I figure I'll play a little bit of Tears, at least do a small little stream of it. But with this, I've gotten really far with the game, so just playing it so much. It takes. I'm just saying, like, out of experience, if you're trying to like unlock things, that means like all the maps and then do the whole story and everything. It's gonna take you about 100 hours to get through this game, and then there's so much to do even after that, man. Like, I feel like even after I went, I'm still gonna be going and exploring a lot of stuff. But yeah, it's it's fucking insane, man. This game is insane, and it's so good. Game of the year, hands down. Called it like years ago, and it fully lived up to it and exceeded those expectations. As crazy as it is to say it, but yeah. Yo, Meister, I know, right? It's been a little bit, but how you been? You been doing good? But with this, there's gonna be big time stories, spoilers with this, so I'm not gonna show all of them off. But we're not at the end part. We're like right before it, and going and doing some stuff before the end part. Like, I'm building up to that. I'll stream that on like a day that I have off. Maybe I'll do it like Saturday. I'll actually go for it. But till then, I'm just gonna roam around Hyrule, uh, unlock shrines, get more hearts, try to up my weapon slots, see if I can find more Koroks, just anything I can to get prepared for this, man, because it's gonna be insane. But yeah, busy as heck, especially in the laboratory. Yo, I feel you. Oh, you're are you in university now? Um, but yeah, I feel that. I mean, working my job, my day job, 8 hours, and then on top of that, also YouTubing, and then besides that, literally sleep. And you already know, any of the free time I've had has gone to this. It's gone to Tears for sure, because getting so much inspiration even for my channel from this, and I'm just hype. But storyline wise, on the whole surface, we've done everything. Like, at least all the big time. Let's see. But community colleges have labs. Yeah, I got you. Um, but all the catastrophes on the surface, I've done, like the main quests. They're all done. Everywhere's saved on the surface, except going to the castle itself. Unlocked the whole map for the sky. Have not gone to all the sky islands. Even unlocked the map for the depths. There might be one route missing, and don't have any clue how to get to it unless it's like at the final part. That's the only way to get to it, which would be pretty crazy if that's so. But yeah, man, I'm really far in. And now we found Impa last time, and Impa basically showed off the image. So the images, the gigantic glyphs that are across the map of this, it makes sense why they're there. At first, it was like, what the hell? All these images are just showing up. Like, the glowing spots with the big time creatures or depictions of images, they're insane. But you find out what it is to do with those, and it shows how this game's an insane entendre. Like, I'd say a quad entendre. Because Tears of the Kingdom, because the kingdom got destroyed. Tears of the Kingdom because of the levels. Tears of the Kingdom because of, oh my gosh, everything falling from the skies and everything, the upheaval. And then this blew my mind, man. Tears of the Kingdom, well, because of the drops, like the stones that each of the sages has, but also it's a five-way, a keen entendre, if you will. And that is so insane to do, but this shows how it's a five-way entendre. Five-way meaning with Tears of the Kingdom. It's completely understood why they held off on the name for the longest time. But the tears, there's a teardrop in each of these big time glyphs. And with that, it gives you a major memory. So, during this story, it's basically explained, like I said, spoiler alert, Anybody who doesn't want to know, click away. You've been warned. But it explains. It's crazy just to say this. It explains what happened to Zelda. So she went back and actually was a sage that fought in the old time against Ganondorf, like in the first kingdom of Hyrule. Rauru was the leader. He was the king, the first king. And by the time he was king, there were only 2 Zonai. That's why they vanished mysteriously, because by the time that the kingdom was established, only 2 Zonai lived on. That being Rauru and Minera, his sister. But then he got married to Sonia. Sonia is basically an incarnation of Hylia. It shows because how much she looks like Zelda. But like, she goes back in the past and meets them. You know, and just everything with that. I won't say all of it. But basically I've gone through and got all these memories. And we find out the story with her. So Zelda's, well, to put it briefly, she's stuck in the past trying to find a way back. But then they believe that she was sent back there for a reason. It was around the time where Ganondorf's treachery and everything was happening, where he was the king of the Gerudo. And it's understood because in this game, like, he actually had them go and, like, attack and everything. The Phantom Zelda is definitely from the past, but it made it back here and lived on. So I'm guessing, like, how Zelda... Okay, I'll get into that in a little bit. But, like, it's a phantom that everybody's been seeing, a Phantom of Zelda, which was a given because she followed Catastrophe. But going through, you get the story of, like, how the stones were made for the sages and everything, and you can just assume how, like, they were brought together, similar to, like, Breath of the Wild callback a little bit, but it shows history repeating itself in a little bit, like history repeating itself halfway. They definitely stuck with this. But yeah, also look at that gear, it's fully gloom resistant. This is Legend of Zelda time travel version. Yeah, it's basically time travel version. Zelda goes back. Okay, so there's sages. So how there's like the 7 sages, there's sages in the past. So there's Rauru who had a stone, Sonia had a stone, Minera had a stone, and then the 4 champs, if you will. Like, the Goron sage, then the Rito sage, the Zora sage, and the Gerudo sage, And basically, it was those sages, Sonia, Minera, and also, like, Zelda, being the sage of time, having stones. But, so, when she got that stone, she was sent in the past. That stone saved her and sent her to the past. She met Rauru and Sonia, who were married at that point, the king and the queen, the first king and queen of Hyrule, and the first king being a Zonai. I knew it was going to be like that. I didn't think it was going to be that crazy implication for it, but, like, yeah, man, the first king of Hyrule was a Zonai. It was Rauru, and then he had his sister Minera, and basically, like, Zelda's trying to get back to the present, but at the same time, this whole thing with Ganondorf is unfolding, and Zelda's seeing it firsthand, and so Sonia gets killed. Ganondorf killed Sonia, isolated her, using the puppet that he made of Zelda, and killed her. And then after that, he took her stone. Ganondorf took her stone, and that's how he became the Demon King. And then you see the big time, a huge cutscene and everything. They didn't show off anything with how the final is going to be. And it shows with this. Like, this is the last thing I can remember from the trailer that they showed off. And yeah, it was from the past that we saw. Oh my god. It's insane. Like, the flashbacks are wild. And this build-up and everything. But it shows this whole build-up. So they basically got ready to fight. The fight happened. And Zelda had an intuition before saying that, like, Ganondorf's too strong. We're not going to be able to beat him tomorrow. And this was after Sonia died. Like, she was like, we're not going to be able to beat him tomorrow. And you're going to have to probably give your life. And Link, is going to have to finish this. And she always mentioned Link. And even Rob was like, I hope to meet him. Which makes sense with how this started. Like, I finally get to meet you. And it just comes full circle. And like how the damn circle is on the Ouroboros. Nintendo, you clever motherfuckers. Aonuma, you bided your time for this, to put this out. That's insane. That's insane. Like, that's what you call shutting up your critics right there. Just with the story and everything. But the point where we're at is, like, after all this happens, Minera got injured during the battle with Ganondorf. He got sealed away. They couldn't beat him, and at the cost of it, like, the sages survived, but they were badly injured from the battle. Minora actually went down. Her body was bad from the battle, and then she turned into a spirit. And then Rauru, of course, getting the ultimate fate. Him being the one that held Ganondorf down and sealed him there. And it was an actual seal. And the Zonai were good. They had, like, the power of the gods, and they were good. And it's just crazy seeing everything, like, the whole can of worms being opened at this point, man. Waiting 3 years for this, and it's insane. But that's the seal, is, you know, Rauru. And then when he fused with Link, he was able to communicate with him telepathically and see him as a spirit. As those last remnants of the hand. It's insane, dude. The first king sealing the Demon King. But then after that, obviously, it went down the route of Hylians more. Because, like, the king and queen, the original king and queen, were gone. You know, Sonya died, and then Rauru being, like, you know, like, the person that had the seal. So, that's just crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. But we're at the point where, like, afterwards, Zelda realized why she was sent to the past and what she had to do. So the Master Sword, and this is something I figured out along the way, I think. I don't know, but I have a bad feeling. So I'm going to make a prediction. I'm at the last spot right now, after we kill this enemy. But, we're at the last memory, and it's basically going to fill in the remaining blank. So when she went and talked to Minora, Minora turned her spirit into the Puripad. So the Puripad that you have, that's how you're able to commute with Minora and get to this point where she's a construct that's fighting along with you. Her power, her spirit's inside of it. Even after all this time, man, it's crazy. The Zonai were so wise and had incredible power, dude. What the hell is that on its head? Ayo? Damn. But Zelda had the broken Master Sword. It got sent to the past. Oh my god, 36. But it got sent to the past, and she had it. And the big question was, like, what happened to Zelda? So she wants to get back to her time, but it's, like, impossible, you know, in that case. Wow. Holy crap. But she's like, there might be a way, but then there's, like, Minora explained how there's a process. And as soon as she said draconification, I was like, oh my god, no. So what I'm thinking, holy crap, tear. I'll get that afterwards. But what I'm thinking, I don't want to believe it, dude. Is Zelda really here? But we just didn't realize it was her. And especially, I'll say this because I went and got the Master Sword, okay? What's up, Kimbo311? I'm just explaining, like, the story with these memories. I might as well. Like I said, full spoiler alert, but it's insane. But one thing I noticed is, like, there's a new dragon with this game. Like, there's the 3 we saw before, like, Dinral, Farosh, and Nadra. But there's a 4th one, man. And they call it the Light Dragon. Zelda had the power of light. I swear to God, dude. If they had to go back and forth before going home. No, not so much. Zelda went in the past, but, like, basically recounted all the events in the past, so they're remembered to this current day. So with the upheaval, that's why there's these glyphs, that's why there's, like, a lot of shrines, that's why there's a lot of shit. They literally prepped this far ahead. Like how the Sheikah did, thinking way far ahead, the Zonai did that on an even more extreme scale. They're like, it's just insane, man. And you could tell how the Sheikah got inspiration from the Zonai. Like the architecture of the shrines, how things work. It's insane. The Sheikah power, as strong as it is and godly as it is, it looks like a toddler throwing a tantrum compared to the power of the Zonai. This is actual god power, and it's insane. That's why this Link is like a fucking god now. Has all this backup with all of them, with their spirits and everything, and it's crazy. But yeah, that dragon right there, dude, I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. But we got this last memory, and I figure I'd look at this memory with y'all so that, like, you just see it. But that's the basic summary of everything. I got all the different you know, like all the different memories. But I tried to give the best like synopsis as I could. But this is the last one, man. I went around and got all the other ones, and then the dragon shed a tear, and the teardrop landed here. And when it shed a tear, I'm like, bro, it better not be what I think it is. But this is the last one, the last memory. This is after he got sealed back. Oh, it's on the surface though. How'd these islands go to the sky? Did they send them up to the sky after Zelda went? But who did it? Dude.
Was that the sword that seals the dark?
Oh shit, she's remembering the modern day
so easily against my
Mommy
power
Ganondorf.
cannot save you from me.
The sword will continue to gain strength if bathed in sacred power.
That's what the Great Deku Tree said.
The stronger that power, the more powerful the sword becomes.
And sacred power.
After all, you possess more than power of the
Sonia.
You have a sacred power that can dispel evil. To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon.
This right here.
Blessed with eternal life.
Dude, don't tell me she's gonna. With everything, that's the only way she can get back. Because it'll make her.
I'm counting on you.
She's gonna swallow it. Yeah, that's when she put Minoru in the pad. And left it with the construct, I think. Yeah! Holy shit! And if she becomes, she swallows that stone, she's gonna become a dragon. And if so, it'll give her eternal life. To where she'll be able to see Link. That's her! Wait, is it? No. Please tell me it's not. Come on, man. She won't be able to turn. She'll be just like Link will always be looking up to her.
I will restore the Master Sword for you.
Oh my God, no.
I will care for it until the time comes.
That same construct heard her.
I will pour my sacred power into it. It will be the weapon that defeats the Demon King.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's shaped like a switch. That's the big time teaser. The Pura Pad. Like how the Sheikah Slate looked like a Wii U.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
Oh man. Don't swallow it. Don't you dare. Zelda. No. Dude, she's gonna do it. No, she did it! Fuck! Oh no! Oh no! Bro, no! No! Oh my God. Bro, no! No! Fuck, it's her! Oh my God, dude. I'm gonna tear up. I'm gonna tear up. She used her own power to make the sword strong again, so she's always with him. And she's the dragon, and that's why the sword's in the dragon's head. Oh my God, man. Dude, this Zelda's a badass.
Protect them all!
Her eyes! She's become... Dude! Protect them all! Protect everybody. Dude, she became the dragon! Oh my God. Is that what happened? Was that people that did the same thing? That are the dragons now that fly over the sky, bro? And the tear, bro. Come on, man. And those are the memories. When she became a dragon, all her... Holy fuck. All her memories spread out. That was them. So all the spots that we just went to where the tears are, that was when. And it was destined to unlock one day when this happened. Zelda literally gave her life and became a dragon. Man, poor Link, man. This man Link. He been through so much. He almost had his arm fucking ripped off. Almost died big time. And all the champions. All the former champions. And they just lived on until they passed. So Minoru, Sonia, and Zelda all gave their lives big time. Bro. That's her above us. Dude, this... Yeah, I'm actually crying right now, dude. The silent princess is around Link. Look at Link, man. He knows. Dude, the expression. You don't see Link get that kind of expression. Like this. That's the time. That's her, man. Holy fuck, man. So she made it. She's here, but she's the dragon. Boy, are you kidding me? Yo, Breath of the Wild made me tear up because of that story, but this just sank my heart. This is the type of storytelling that gets you big time in your feels and hits you deep and turns on like a certain switch with you. When that switch comes on, it unlocks some of the most creative shit that you ever do because you just learn how to channel it, man, and relate to whatever it is that you enjoy. But yeah, you already know, like with this game, that's what happened. And yo, that was gonna smack her. Welcome back, Zelda. This big time emotional thing, and then just rock hits her. They messed up. But so she's gone. She's there's got to be a way to turn her back, right? They say it's immortal, but like, come on. If not, like this for you and the dude. All the silent princesses around because it was her favorite flower. Dude, there's so many. Stop, Nintendo. Oh, shit. Wow. I'm crying and having a breakdown before work. Holy hell. But it's like happy tears, though, man. It's been 3 years in the making just finding out this story and just that this Zelda's bad. Bro, was that another person that did the same thing? Like, is that actually Ninra? Like, like, what are their names? Like, Nadra, or like, Pharaoh, like the ancient. Like, I know the whole story with the Triforce is that like gods sent down the power of the Triforce and then they vanished. But did they do a similar process where they ate a stone and became a dragon? Man, that's the new dragon. The white dragon, man. So in other words, Zelda's been watching your entire journey, even as it's been going on right here and right now. Well, if you think about it, if that's the case, you need another host to take over, but doubt I would try that. Dude, dude, this is crazy. That's really Zelda up there. But you think, look at how much this girl went through. The Calamity, almost losing Link once. Trapping Calamity Ganon, in Hyrule Castle for 100 years, getting freed when Link came and saved her, going around and trying to restore stuff in Hyrule afterwards, as much as she possibly could, exploring with Link, leading to this body, her being sent back in fucking time, while he's sitting here dealing with the after effects, losing his arm, and being fused with the power of Rauru. Going through all this stuff in the past, seeing actually Sonya die. Like, one of the cutscenes actually shows, like, when she died and everything, when he became the Demon King. Like, the whole story, they basically said the synopsis of it. But, yeah, it's just insane. Absolutely insane. You know what? I'll show off Minoru's trailer for it, because that's the best way to get a good synopsis for this. And yeah, so with that, I'm just, holy crap, I'm shook. We're gonna look at this memory, and then I'm gonna probably head out into the wild and just start catching some more stuff, making meals. You know, well, I got a bunch of meals. Yeah, well, yeah, I did make a bunch of meals last time. So at this point, it's probably just like, yeah, getting a few stronger weapons and then just going for it. Which I'll probably save that for Saturday. Like I said, I'll probably just go around, get more shrines and stuff. But we're going to look at this this memory, and this should give like a big time synopsis, because I think if there's one part that does so, it is her part. And ooh, that part's missing. I'm not sure where that one is at. I got them all except for one. But yeah, so basically the whole story, the Master Sword's power. It shows the Great Deku Tree before, like, you know, they went to the depths. The Awakening, where all the madness happens. Then it shows where Zelda went. Yep. You know, Rauru and Sonya. Heard those names before, you know. Then realized she traveled to the ancient past, questions how she can get home. Like I said before, Raul realizes his older sister might know a way. But then Draconification, like that process that we saw, explained that. The Gerudo assault, Ganondorf actually went with the Gerudo and tried to attack. Then after that, you know, swore fealty. Yeah, this man Ganondorf's fucking jacked, dude. His design in this game is wild. Or his ancient design is wicked. Dude was a badass. But yeah, you already know they're putting this Ganondorf in like Smash Bros. The next Smash Bros. For sure, dude. A lot of these characters probably. I hope we get Rauru, and dude, come on. There's so many awesome characters with this. But Zelda and Sonya, where they spoke. Like, they're definitely bloodline descendants. Like, after Hylia, we got, I guess after Hylia was Zelda, but then another incarnation being Sonya. And then, because, yeah, man, it makes full sense. Caught by treachery, so that's the fake Zelda showing up. And then, her and Zelda, the real one, got caught onto it, but then the Phantom disappeared. And then when Sonya's back was turned, Ganondorf bop and got her. And then took her stone and became the Demon King. And then gained some serious power. And with that, like, I won't show out the cutscenes completely, you know, just to keep that for anyone. But yeah, Raul tried to fight him, but it wasn't enough. Like, you know, they knew that it wasn't enough. Still missing one right there, so I'm assuming that's when they goes and gets the, you know, all the different sages, or finds the different sages for the champions. And then that's when all the sages are together. Freaking wild with Rauru. And you see all 7 of them. And then the 8th, it makes full sense. So that display in Gerudo with the statues, the sage statues, the 7 sages. This is it right here. All of them, man. So you got Minoru, you got the 4 different regional champions at the time, if you will. Then Zelda and Rauru. So that's the 7. And then the 8th being written out of history, that being Ganondorf. And that's why his statue was destroyed and everything. So, you know, they didn't want to. Yeah. They just, no. Which makes sense, you know. And then the King's Duty tells Rauru that in their future she sees that the Demon King's alive, and then that means they're not going to defeat him the next day. Rauru says he's going to do whatever he has to, even if he has to give his own life for it. If they fall, the last line of defense will be Link, who wields the sword that seals the darkness. So, yeah, then the imprisoning war, they explain that. Then the Master Sword going back in time, the critical decision. So Minoru after she was injured and everything, and then the one that we just saw, the tear. It's crazy. But then that's it, Zelda's wish. And that's how she holds it. They show her with that power, but they didn't show it like right away. I'm surprised they didn't switch this, like this and this. Like, I'm surprised that's not the last one, but, you know. So I'm going to show off this one, the Imprisoning War. It'll basically summarize everything with this. And plus it's psyching me up because now I really want to go kick Ganondorf's ass. Because Zelda's a dragon and might not be able to turn back. Like, all the hell that he's done. Like, you already hate him because of the calamity, but now the man himself, oh my god.
People known as the Zonai
But here we go.
came down from the heavens to the surface of the world. It was said they were descendants of gods. They bore treasures from these same gods, secret stones capable of amplifying the abilities of those who possessed them.
Explain those.
Using the knowledge of the Zonai, my younger brother Rauru became a great leader. He met a young woman named Sonia, and they would wed.
Who's the past incarnation of like Hylia /
Rauru
Zelda?
gifted Sonia one of the secret stones. Together, they sought to establish their kingdom.
Sonya got some dope ink too. It's like, holy shit.
This is how the kingdom of Hyrule, with Rauru and Sonia as its first king and queen, came to be. The future looked bright.
The Zonai, first Zonai and a Hylian.
However,
For the first
tragedy suddenly struck.
Crazy.
A man of great evil emerged from the desert.
Yep.
The leader of the Gerudo, Ganondorf, killed Queen Sonia and stole her secret stone.
Yep.
Using the secret stone, Ganondorf transformed into the Demon King. He then created swarms of monsters and attacked.
And they showed that.
Hyrule rose up to face these threats, but the evil power driving the monsters forward was staggering. The defenders were on the brink of defeat.
It's insane. I love this story, man.
Rauru then came up with a plan to turn the tide of the war. He entrusted secret stones to warriors with exceptional abilities. They became sages and united in an effort to finally defeat the Demon King.
Yeah.
Rauru and the sages outnumbered the Demon King and should have been able to stop him. However, the Demon King's power had grown far beyond anything we could have imagined.
Fucking look at him.
I was unable to withstand his strength.
She got fucked up. And actually fell.
Our fight appeared all but lost.
Like, that's how strong he is. Even Zelda was fighting too.
And then, Rauru.
This man's heartbroken too. He took his love. Took her stone and killed her, man. This man went through it. And he's the last of, well, him and Minoru. Minoru got ill. And this was what happened to Rauru.
Committed himself to one final act.
The Zonai are so cool, man. The design even. Insane. But that's why they're truly extinct. They really are, and this confirms it. So to distract.
That pride will be your downfall, Ganondorf.
This is how he got him. Distracted him for a mere moment. And then the hand, boyo. The third eye opening. BAM! Holy shit. And that's a seal. That's a seal right there. The third eye. The Sheikah, is that like the eye? Oh man, it inspired the Sheikah.
My heart is still my magic. That's a holy here. A clever way to solve your problems.
Damn.
But are you ready to pay a price for this?
Yeah.
Don't be so smug. I know exactly what it will cost me.
And Zelda knew.
Thousands of years will pass in the blink of an eye. You only delay the inevitable.
You're wrong. Years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness.
Because Zelda told him.
A swordsman with the power to defeat you. Link.
Yo, my goodness.
Its name.
Remember this name, Link. He told him. So he knew, and that's how he knew. Because Zelda going and saying it, but he remembered that name. And he knew Zelda. And that's the moment where he got frozen. And the seal was put. So Rauru gave his life to make the seal with the hand. Now that power resides in Link, man. That's a noble king right there. The first king given his power to take down the Demon King. It's insane. This is incredible. But with that, that's the whole basic explanation of it, if you will. Decide to summarize it. Not showing off everything, but it's the best summary I can give. Because I'm at the point where, like, it's the big build-up, and why not get it more fired up than, like, and amped up than to show that off and show the big-time story. And then Zelda afterwards, you know. After that fight, Minoru was injured. Put her spirit into the Puripad that you have now. That literally they were holding on that island. And Zelda's been watching the entire time, man. Becoming a dragon. But, like, her consciousness and everything is, like, gone. Which sucks, so it's like she's gone. Shit. Well, my heart. How did Big Nose get near the Queen? He made a phantom of Zelda that looked just like her and everything. Because he's a master manipulator and made a puppet of her. So, like, that same puppet that he used back then to get the Queen alone. That puppet got the Queen alone, and then, like, Sonya and Zelda sensed that, you know, something like this was gonna happen. But then the second that, like, the puppet showed up, she laughed and turned into Malice. At that very moment where Sonya and Zelda were both looking at her, Ganondorf went behind Sonya, he jumped out, and bam, killed her. Right then, like one sudden move. Master manipulate, like literally the perfect window of time he waited for that. And that's how he got close. It's just crazy. How do you say your name? Suowi? I'll say Suowi. I'll call you Suowi, if that's okay. But I'm doing pretty good. I'm playing a little bit of Tears before going and working. I'm gonna end this off actually pretty soon. Gave a basic like summary of the story with big time things, like the big time implications for what's about to go down. They didn't show off anything with this final. Everything we saw were like from past cutscenes and such, so we're going into this completely still not knowing what anything looks like, and it's insane. But yeah, I'm just like awestruck by this game, dude. It's insane. But the next thing is to go and face Ganondorf to find this man. I'm guessing he's underground. You know, we gotta go through the castle. Big Nose is forever alone. Yeah. It makes me so sad. Like Sonya, like he killed Sonya. So a similar thing of like killing that era's like goddess reincarnate. Just crazy, man. Sonya, I hope becomes a character, like in Smash or something. Like there's so many awesome characters in this game, like Rauru, Sonya. Like you can imagine them putting them in like a future Smash Bros. Because you know they gotta make something even bigger than Ultimate. Because Ultimate having so many different characters, like, yeah, man, they gotta add even more. And they introduced a lot of badass characters with this. I really hope that they should make a Hyrule Warriors. Like, you know how they did Age of Calamity? If they made a Hyrule Warriors for this, for the Ancient Zonai, I would buy it. Hands down, dude. I'd love to sit there and play through that world and deal with everything. Like, that'll be crazy. And then the battle at the end, because it's a battle like you can't win. And then it just shows the cutscenes after, and then, oh, that would be so sick. I would honestly love that. But yeah, they're the labyrinths. The sky labyrinths are fucking insane, dude. Like, they really are. Because you got the labyrinth, like, it's not that the labyrinths shot up into the sky. It's that they were there and they descended from the heavens. Like all these lands and grounds did. But, oh, I know something I could do. Maybe. Gotta go to the Sky Island. Doo-doo. Actually, let's see. yeah, go to the crystal refinery real quick. Because we got to go up here. So I think I remember what's missing. That's why there's one missing. This is the one that's missing. There's a mission to do up here on the Sky Island. So maybe later on, when I get, yeah, when I finish work and such, maybe I'll stream for a little bit and do that. But I'll go to the area where it starts and then probably just end it off there or something. So, but gotta talk to this boy. Energy wells. Yep, this is how you do it. So basically you get, so the zonite, you turn it into, like, you find the constructs underground. When you find them underground, you pay the zonite. They'll make it into crystallized charges. When you get enough crystallized charges, you could use them to get energy wells, which is usually about 100 crystallized charges, I think, per energy well. So it'll add 2. So I'll have 5 full batteries. Let's go. So with that, I've got even more battery power for all the devices I use in the sky. So I'll be able to traverse the sky that much easier, man, having all this battery. Holy crap. Big noses forever alone. Oh, yeah, man. And with that, boom. 5. There's 8. Y'all, there are 8 energy wells. That's insane. And then after you get all the energy wells, then you can just use it to get, like, zonite chargers so you can get the devices and fly around even more. Dude, that's crazy. So even when you get all the full battery and stuff, it just makes it where you can travel around more, and it just, so much fun. You know, of course, it'd be in one of those types of games where it's tougher when you start off, but then as you get further along, it's so fun and easy to traverse things. Should I? Yeah, I don't need a damn glider. I could just do this by myself. I might as well. The castle, though, man. And it's only fitting it's there. So this has got to be the last memory. But it's a little mini mission you got to do around here, so. You see the chasm all the way down there. Just insane. 3 different levels with this. And this huge map. You gotta think the underground is just as big. Maybe a little bit smaller. But, like, yeah. It's insane. Alright, here we go. Holy shit, I'm hot. Okay. For a little more. And I hit him with the whole 1, 2, buckle my shoe. But I'm guessing that this memory is going to probably be of, like, when the sages became, like, fully sages officially. This island has a rich story. Alright, so save here. And we'll go and talk to you. Are you ready to attempt the ceremony so that you may hear the story? So, basically, very well. I'll explain the ceremony. It is quite simple. You must light the 3 fires on this island and then return here within the time limit. You have 12 hours. Okay. The sounding of the time bell will signal the start of the ceremony. It will end with the sound of the next bell. This concludes my explanation. There will be a delay before the ceremony can begin. Please wait here until the time bell tomorrow morning. We can start then. Is that acceptable? But yeah. So basically gotta light 3 different areas on here in the time limit and then come back here. So that's the big time thing. So I'm guessing with this, that story is the missing piece with this. And then after that, we're completely, like, done. But yeah, man, just look at this. Dude, the Zonai, it's insane. The Zonai architecture and everything. The only thing I'm just like, is like they haven't explained. I hope this last memory does so. Because that's like the one piece that I'm wondering. The history of the Zonai in general. Because we know Rauru and Minora were the last two. That's confirmed. And they did go extinct when they went extinct when they both went down. So Rauru becoming the seal for Ganondorf, and then Minoru losing her body, but still having her spirit. But she lives on as a spirit through Yi. Which is pretty dope. And just having this full army of the sages backing you up and stuff too. It's wild. And you got like all their powers with you. So they all fight alongside you too. And it's their spirits, so they won't die. So they'll be like safe. Or maybe. That is until we get to things with Ganondorf. But, dude, this is just crazy. Whole squad. Sidon, Yunobo, Tulin, Riju, Minora. Hell yeah. And just that, like, she's even a spirit. It's so cool. But, yeah, with that, I'm going to save here. And I'll probably just stream later on doing that. And, yeah, so for now, going to end this off and such. Definitely love this game so much. It's got so much replay value, and I've already dropped at least a good 90 hours into it. I'm guessing like 95, probably on the verge of 100. I've been playing a lot. Like I said, working, YouTubing, sleeping, gaming, you know, repeat, all that good stuff. But yeah, just taking up all my time right now. But I'm getting some serious inspiration for this, and I'm letting it out in June. Like, May's the build-up where I'm still putting out content and everything. But, like, June is, like, where I'm releasing all of it, dude. You already know. But, anyways, that's going to do it for this stream. Snap, Crackle, Pop, Rice Krispies, hopefully kneecaps. But, hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, definitely be sure to leave a like. It means a lot. And that was a shooting star. Hello. There's a star fragment that went somewhere. But, yeah, like I said, one day I want to have a gaming channel. But, in the meantime, just kind of, you know, do streams on here, and I've wanted to play through this game, and I'm like, screw it, we'll make it work, whatever. Even if it's like streaming with a freaking camera on Instagram or whatever. But yeah, anyways, y'all, till next time, it is your boy Kembo signing off. I'll see y'all later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome, game away, have a good day, and all that good stuff.